One day I brought him to school. I also brought him to church and to PE. In the morning I have to give him fresh food and water. Hershey always likes him that he lets me pet him whenever I choose. People who are new to him scare him a little bit, but if he has somewhere to hide, he hides there. If he does not, he will run away. Hershey is such a cute baby. He feels so fluffy and he loves green hay and eggs. His name is Hershey because he has all the colors of chocolate on him. His colors are black, brown, and white. He has a playpen that is all different colors. When I clean his cage, we take the bars off and turn the water on. And then we fill it up with water and we dump it out and we put the bedding in. And he has a nice pantry. And that is my pet game.
Very good. She used all her senses to write that book. Grace is 7 years old. Her favorite subjects are math and reading. She likes to learn about science. Her favorite part of first grade was helping Miss McKee clean and help the class. She is a very good cleaner. That is for sure. Dear families, as I sit before you today, it is almost impossible for me to believe that another school year is on its way to an ending. Today is a very important and exciting day for our children, and we are so glad you are here. It is also a very proud day for me. I guess this is a bit how a proud parent must feel. I'm amazed as I stand back and look at how each one of these precious children have grown this year. Seeing them and being with them almost every day for the past 9 months of school has been such a privilege, and I couldn't love them more. The end of the school year is always fun and exciting as we anticipate summer, but it is also a very difficult time for me because I have to let go of 21 darlings that I've grown so attached to. Sorry. For the past 4 years, it has always been the same at the beginning of the school year. I always wish I was going back in August to teach my class from the previous year, and I have to pray that God will give me the ability to love and care for my new class as much as my old class. My parents can attest to that because I always wish I was going back to my old class. This year, he has far exceeded my expectations, as he often does in my life. These children have been truly amazing and have captured my heart differently than any other class. Sorry guys, I warned y'all I might cry. They are each unique and adorable in their own little way. I have to say that they will always be very special to me because they were some of the first little people I told about meeting the famous Mr. Kirk, who came into my life in September. It has been so amazing to me to see them share in my excitement and accept and love him. I love seeing their enthusiasm and smiles when he comes to our classroom, and I'm thankful that they will always be the first group of students to know and love him. Oh, sorry. My family and Kirk will be the first to tell you how much I adore these children, because there is never a meal shared that I do not have a fun and cute story to tell, or that our conversation does not become centered around my students. As I took a moment last night to sit and reflect on this year and actually pinch myself to really make sure it's over, I decided that I wanted to share a few quotes with you today that have touched my heart. Hang on, get some water real quick. All right, y'all have to listen, friends. Okay, these are some of the quotes that I found. No one has yet fully realized the wealth of sympathy, kindness, and generosity hidden in the soul of a child. The effort of every true education should be to unlock that treasure. Next one. When you love people and have a desire to make a profound, positive impact, when you love people and have a desire to make a profound, positive impact on the world, then you will have accomplished the meaning to live. This is very much a huge part of my philosophy of teaching, and I can only hope that the impact I have strived to make on these kids has been positive and profound. They may forget what you say, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And I've heard that a lot. That doesn't just apply to children, but to everyone. Children need love, especially when they do not deserve it. And they've taught me a lot about that, because lots of times I don't deserve it. And they still say, I love you, Miss McKee, and you're the best teacher. And lots of times I don't feel I deserve it. Children make you want to start life over. And definition of a teacher, the child's third parent. I have had many moms say to me, please tell me that you at least get called mom, because they call me Miss McKee all the time. And yes, I get called mom and even grandma from Mr. Kadarian at least once a day. But I'm just thankful that they feel comfortable enough to interchange the two. If there were no, and this one I had to put after that, if there were no schools to take the children away from the home, part of the time the insane asylums would be filled with mothers. Teaching kids to count is fine, but teaching them what counts is best. And the last year, my favorite. While we try to teach our children all about life, our children wind up teaching us what life is all about. I can't begin to express how true this is in my life. Though I may be their teacher, I learn something from every one of them each day. I may not realize it in the very moment, but as I'm going to bed, driving to school, or telling a story, it is so evident to me how much my sweet students have taught me about forgiveness, laughter, smiling, and life. And the last one is, how lucky I am to have had something that makes saying goodbye so hard. How very true this is. I prayed many times last summer that God would bless me with a great class, with children who would get along and love me and one another, with parents who would be supportive, and moms and dads who would want to volunteer and help out. And as I said, I asked to be given the ability to love a new class. While I'm so very thankful that all of these prayers were answered, no, they were exceeded, it truly does make saying goodbye so much more difficult. However, I have complete hope in knowing that although I will not see these sweet monkeys every day and they will continue to grow up and change, I believe they will always know that I love them and that my door will always be open no matter how much time goes by. And for all of you parents, do not ever hesitate to email, call, or come by with questions, concerns, or good news about your darling. And last, each and every one of you have left footprints on my heart, and I truly will never be the same for it. Hopefully no more tears. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the school awards first, and then we're going to do a slide or a PowerPoint of the class awards that we voted on. Dimes Reading Champions Program. There's also one for Claire.
Claire, the T-shirt that's with the one that's underneath.
Oh, okay.
She gets the gold award though.
This one. You get this. There you go. Good job. Grace Daniel for outstanding participation in March of Dimes. Y'all can look at this. She is a wonderful role model. Her behavior, schoolwork, and character are great examples of what we should all strive for. We look up to her and admire her for many reasons, and she is a fantastic leader. And this goes to Miss Claire Ashburn.
Yeah.
She always does what is right, even if no one is watching her. She shows us what it means to have good character. She is sincere, honest, responsible, and trustworthy, and we admire her. And this goes to Miss Grace Daniel. It's an angel, I know. And that's a teacher with her back turned, because even when you're not watching, she does the right thing for you. The next